and welcome back to the little kitchen at the cabin. I'm going to do some sprouting. It's something I really like to do, especially in the fall or winter or early spring when greens in the stores are expensive and you've depleted your root cellar almost and you're waiting on the next crops. This is steamed up because I just soaked everything in nice warm water and cleaned it. It's just a regular 3-level sprouter. I think I got this one at a health store for $35 a few years back. So what we do is and then the drain tray. We're going to take off these top 2. And we're going to start with one of our main seeds. Now, mung beans, they make a delicious green. They sprout so beautifully. And I've got a little paper here to write down what I put in each sprouter. So let me get a pen. So in the bottom one, I like to do a mix. So we've got this ancient Eastern blend. That's why it's almost empty. It's one of my favorites. And I'm not going to touch them, but I'll show you the tray once I've put it in. Now, this isn't for a lot of people. This will be for a salad and a couple, 3 or 4 really nice sandwiches within the next 5-6 days. So you have to plan ahead. So that's the Eastern blend. And then we're going to put another layer back on, and we're going to stagger the drain spouts, the little red dots. Make sure they're in there. And the next seed, I think I really like that broccoli basilica too. Now crimson lentils are nice. I like this is an organic shoot, curly cress. I find this one does best if it's on the top. So maybe we'll put that on the top. And then alfalfa, of course, alfalfa is delicious. So let's do a bit of alfalfa. All right, now I'm not sure what the measurement would be. Alfalfa, all right. Out top, and the bottom one was Eastern blend. Very nice. Okay, so we've got 2, and I think the next one is going to be a mix that I'll do a little bit here. Is this curly cress. Now, some of these I've ordered online, and some of them are from the health food store. I like to make a run to the health food store, every 6 weeks or so, and then I stock up on what I think I need. Now, I'll be really careful not to overdo it. Let's do it this side. And the reason that I'm doing these 2 together is because the curly cress tends to stay too moist, and you like it to somewhat, subside. I like to tape my packages shut. All right, there's the mung bean. So it'll help absorb some of the extra moisture. There's almost a gelatin that goes, that happens there. Sort of like a flaxseed, how that happens. All right, so I hope you can see this. I'm going to try and make this, it's got to be on a completely flat surface. And I'm only going to pour enough water to cover the top of the top red marker. So I'm doing it gently. I'm trying not to disturb everything too much. And I'll even pour around the little red marker, the spout, because I don't want it to get clogged up. Now I've got another jar of good water. We're not quite there. Now, this is kind of a gravity feed, if you know what that is. Now let's help this. Now it's barely dripping. Let's just give it a second or two, and then the magic will happen. And there it goes. So once you place that lid on and it gets almost a vacuum seal. Oh, I hope you can see that. I'm gonna have to.
Okay, I had to dismount the camera to show you what happens. So when you create that seal with the lid going on and the water is just over the top of the first red marker, it creates like a little vacuum, and it automatically pulls that water down into the next layer. And as you can see, it's watering all the seeds on the next layer. Now I might have to go in when it's done draining to the bottom, just to slightly separate some of the seeds, because they do bunch up a bit. But there you have it. And I see there's enough pressure from the second dish that it's now draining down into the bottom. So you've got two of them working now. The top one down into the middle and the middle down into the bottom. Now eventually this one will also be activated when the level gets up high, and the remainder will go into the bottom catch pan. Now, some people empty that, some people don't. It's really hot in here all the time, most of the time. So I'm going to leave the water that ends up in the bottom of the pan to continue to give the tray moisture. Oh, that was funny, that bubble spinning around. Now, if I find the tray needs more moisture in 2 to 3 days, I will empty the bottom tray and do this process with the water one more time. But I won't add seeds, it'll just be fresh water. So I will show you this every day over the next 4 or 5 days. You'll see the process. They'll begin to sprout even tonight. And then we'll be having delicious sprouts. Oops. All right, so we'll keep going with this video over the next few days. I'll put all these little videos together, and then I'll do one big compilation in about 5-6 days and show you the process. It's sprouting, it's easy, inexpensive, delicious, and it's healthy for you. All right, we'll see you in a bit as we go day by day here at the little cabin kitchen. Thank you to all my subscribers and viewers. I'm going to flip this over. I won't be posting any political posts on my freelance Mindrift anymore. If you wish to see any political posts, whether American, Canadian,
or global or just updates, go to Pangea's Path. It's a picture of a globe, and you can get the latest on news that's not from mainstream media or edited to get to the point. Anyway, thanks for joining us. And thank you, of course, for our viewers and subscribers. And the words of encouragement that I get from not only the viewers and subscribers, but from my YouTube friends and family. And that's what makes the world go around, isn't it? Good thoughts, good energy, and encouraging each other. So until next time, we're going to keep an eye on these sprouts. We'll see you in a bit.